and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about something very important even as children go back to school and as we wind into the year. I want to talk about how to pass exams. And I'm just going to be simple, 5 points, direct to the point, and I want us to learn even as adults. You can watch this with your children so that they can learn. And on to my first point, I'm going to talk about discipline. Discipline has not been emphasized enough in education, but trust me, discipline is the foundation of passing exams and being successful. Discipline starts all the way from home, from a child's upbringing, from when the parents give the child instructions. If the child will be disciplined enough to take the instructions given, then this child will be able to have a successful outcome in their exams. This is directly tied to, the instructions given in the paper. There are some papers that say this paper is to be done in only 30 minutes. And if you don't read those instructions, then you will not pass exams. So I'm going to be directly relating these topics to passing exams. Another part of discipline that is picked up is when a child picks up what is taught in church. That is a major part of discipline that is related to passing exams. In church, we are told about vices, we are told about good morals, and I would just apply this directly to if someone cheats in exams. It means there is no moral background for this specific person. So if the child is disciplined enough to pick up what is taught, you don't have to be a Christian, it can be Muslim. I believe all religions teach peace and teach good morals. So if that child is follows what is taught in these religious backgrounds, I believe this person is able to pass exams. It is not only related to children. I mean, even as parents, we do school. In Swahili, we call it gumbaru. You do your master's, you're probably doing your degree. Be disciplined. Be disciplined enough to have good moral upstanding, not cheat in exams. And before you start your exams, say a word of prayer. Let's acknowledge the Most High. And trust me, you'll be successful in that exam. Also, apart from what we learn in church, it is also what is taught in school. Are you disciplined enough to attend your classes? Are you disciplined enough to take up the exam and be able to do what you're expected at that point? And for discipline, I cannot finish that specific topic. I mean, this would require another session because discipline is a very wide session. But as you have seen, those are the examples that I can give that I directly related. It's not just about even just doing the exam, even success in life. It's all about discipline. On to my second point, consistency. One has to be very consistent when they want to take up the exam. Consistency in revision. When you want to revise and you keep procrastinating, they say procrastination is the thief of time. Do not procrastinate. If you have set up your alarm to wake up at 5 to revise for that exam, please do wake up at 5, because if you know that exam is at 8 a.m. and you want to switch off that alarm to sleep for 1 more hour, then you would have wasted 1 hour. So kindly do not procrastinate. Those who want, even not even in the exam, even those who want to start school, if you want to start university this year, maybe your new year plan is to go back to school, please do not procrastinate. Take that next level, go to that institution, register. Whether you have that money or not, God will make a way. Do not procrastinate. Also, on consistency, I want to remember revision. Revise. Take up old papers, take up papers that are recent and revised for that exam. There's nothing that is new that will be in that exam that you have not been taught, that is not in that curriculum. So all you have to do is remind yourself on what you're expected to do, and you'll be able to pass that exam. You will ace it. I know there are certifications online. For those certifications, kindly look for the exams that have been done. Everything is online, exams that have been done before, and you will find out that in fact some papers come exactly the same as what is in those revision papers. But if you did not revise, trust me, you will not pass that exam. I know Indians are very good at this, and that is why they have a very high success rate. They always go through. Don't be lazy, research and look for those papers. And for the younger children, I know people are given homework. Kindly, as parents, ensure your child does their homework consistently, whether they are tired or not. This is a way of revision, because teachers have realized maybe when kids get home, they just want to play on their phones and they want to watch TV. So they give them homework at least to make sure whatever has been taught on that day is gone through. Do not be that parent that leaves their children to go back to school without doing their homework. So let us improve on this. This is 2023, parents. On the third point, co-curriculum activities. All work without play makes Jack a dull boy. And you must take a break. One must take a break. I remember when I was in primary school, I was in the drama club, I was in the choir, but even with this, I still managed to top my class. And I can tell you for free that a child that will just be fully reading and not in this kind of proper activities, that child will be dull, because there's something else that this child is doing at their free time. So please create some free time, take a break, and exercise your hobby. If a child is good in piano, let them go and play the piano at some point, and then they can come back and continue with their reading. Do not let your child be a bookworm. It is not healthy. It's good to go out there and try your hands. A child might not be smart in math, but they might be good in football. Football pays a lot of money. We all pay to watch all these footballers play. These guys are paid in millions of dollars. So kindly nurture your child's extracurricular activity. If the child is good in swimming, please pay for that swimming club. 2023, we are taking up new challenges. Kindly allow your child to join one club in their school. Allow your child to go out there when they are home to play. Do not let your child sit in the house and watch TV and just be on the phone the whole time. Take your children out and let them play with the rest of them. And this takes me to my fourth point, which is networking. Please network. As a parent, as children, networking is very important, and genuine relationships. Let's not have friendship where one person is backbiting the other, or one person is feeding into the other's energy. That is very wrong, and even the Almighty is not happy about it. Have genuine relationships. Have a study group. If you're in school, have a study group. You learn something from someone else when you study, and these study groups will grow up to be friendships, genuine connections. If you're at work and you want to have good results, have a team. Work in a team. Be a team player, and be a genuine team player. Let's not be people who talk behind someone else's back. Let's have genuine relationships, genuine networks that we can trust each other. Even in church, have a home cell that you represent, that you meet every other regularly. You talk about the word of God, and you encourage each other. Have tight friends. Have an inner circle. It can be your family, it can be just friends from work, it can be, but make sure, this is why we are created as human beings. No man is an island. Have that support system. And in exams, when you have that kind of study group, you'll be able to encourage each other to succeed. And trust me, those genuine relationships and those study groups that are focused always appear top. Would you not be happy to pass when your friend is also passing? It helps. Sometimes you read on your own and you do not understand something and someone else has understood it. Please join a study group that will help you to study. And then finally, to my last point, give 100%. Give your all in whatever you do. When you enter that exam room, try and read the instructions, read the questions, and remember as much information as you can on that question. This will really help to boost your marks. And in whatever you do, it does not have to be a written exam. In whatever you do, give 100%. Someone said, if you're a sweeper, make sure you sweep so well that anyone who passes through that place will be like, wow, who swept here? If you're let's say an accountant, do your math, do your accounting so well that if anyone has any questions, you take them back to your working and you will be confident to explain any errors that come up or any deltas that are seen. So when you're doing exams, kindly make sure you give it 100%. And in life, if you give anything you do 100%, trust me, God will bless your work and it will come out the best and you'll be the best at what you do. So I wish you a successful week. Thank you very much for watching. Let's watch out for the next episode. Please like, subscribe, and share.